All right, so we've got a patient here that's come in with a particularly painful lesion under it's under the fourth metatarsal head. So the reason these form in this area is because where the joints of the toes are, so the metatarsal and the phalangeal joint, so it just means the joint between the foot and the toe, there's a really big round metatarsal head. So what that does is when you walk on that, as we age, the fatty pad wears out and that metatarsal head pushes on the ground. So it creates this big callus cap. And then, of course, we can get the chance of a corn growth under there because there's more pressure causes hard skin causes more pressure, the usual sort of cycle we run through. So you can see as we remove this callus cap, you can see that hard central section under the foot where the corn is. So you can see right there that beer bottle coloured sort of translucent piece of skin. Now all this is just hard skin that's being compressed by the pressure of walking on it. And the problem is that when we get the hard skin form, we get more pressure, and the more pressure causes more hard skin. So you get this positive feedback loop keeps going around. So what we do is when we've removed the callus cap, we go in and you can see I'm just removing around the edge here with the number 15 blade. So sometimes we get a little bit of blood with these, sometimes we get a little bit of pain, but not often. It's more likely that it doesn't hurt and we don't get any blood. Sometimes when they're this big, and if they've been left for quite a while, they can be difficult to get out just because they're so entrenched and so deep in the foot. So sometimes we might do it over 2 treatments and we'll space them out maybe 2 or 3 weeks apart just to make it more comfortable for the patient. But this one looks like it's going to come out in one big chunk, so we might probably get it out all in one chunk so we'll be able to show you what it actually looks like. But when we feel them, they're very, very hard, like I used to say it's like a piece of rice. So when you try and dig your fingernail into it, it's very hard to break. And sometimes the scalpel won't even cut through it. So it's much easier to cut around the edges. And that's part of how we actually feel where the corn is in the foot. So we've got that one out. So that's what a corn looks like when we remove it. And we'll probably review this one in about 3 or 4 weeks just to make it easier on the patient. So it's not so painful to get out all in one go today.